Good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering a major development that's sending shockwaves through Minnesota politics and reigniting the national debate over immigration enforcement. The Department of Justice has opened a criminal investigation into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, alleging they conspired to obstruct federal immigration agents. Simultaneously, a federal judge has temporarily restricted ICE operations in the Twin Cities, barring agents from using pepper spray against peaceful protesters. This is a rapidly evolving story at the intersection of federal authority, local governance, and civil rights. Let's break it down. The Department of Justice is investigating allegations that Governor Walz and Mayor Frey engaged in a coordinated effort to impede immigration and customs enforcement agents from carrying out their duties in Minnesota. This isn't just a political disagreement. A criminal investigation at this level means federal prosecutors believe state and local officials may have crossed a legal line. The investigation reportedly focuses on whether these officials took concrete action to interfere with federal immigration operations, whether they directed state or city resources to hinder ICE activities, and whether such actions constitute criminal obstruction under federal law. Both Walz and Frey have been vocal critics of aggressive immigration enforcement. Walz has stated that Minnesota won't use state resources to assist in mass deportation efforts, while Frey has characterized Minneapolis as welcoming to immigrants regardless of status. But there's a crucial difference between refusing to cooperate with federal authorities and actively obstructing them. Legal experts note that while states aren't required to enforce federal immigration law, actively preventing federal agents from doing their jobs could violate federal statutes. Neither official has been charged, and both have denied wrongdoing, stating they've acted within their constitutional authority. Minnesota has a significant immigrant population, including large Somali, Hmong, and Latino communities. Minneapolis and St. Paul have both adopted sanctuary policies that limit local cooperation with federal immigration authorities. These policies prevent local police from inquiring about immigration status during routine interactions and prohibit using local resources to enforce federal immigration law. Proponents argue these policies maintain trust between immigrant communities and police, ensuring people report crimes without fear of deportation. Critics contend they protect dangerous criminals and obstruct federal enforcement. The DOJ investigation and court order represent two sides of this larger conflict. The criminal probe signals an aggressive federal response to what officials characterize as obstruction, while the court's restrictions reflect judicial concerns about civil liberties and enforcement limits. What makes Minnesota's situation particularly notable is the initiation of a criminal investigation against top state and local officials, raising the stakes considerably beyond similar conflicts in California, New York, and Illinois. The legal implications could be far-reaching. If prosecutors move forward with charges, it would set up a major constitutional battle over federalism and the extent to which state officials can resist federal immigration enforcement. The Supreme Court's anti-commandeering doctrine prevents the federal government from forcing states to enforce federal law, but doesn't protect actively obstructing federal agents. Politically, this is explosive. Governor Walz, the 2024 Democratic vice presidential nominee, remains a high-profile national figure. The investigation will inevitably be viewed through a partisan lens and could affect the 2026 midterm elections throughout Minnesota and beyond. The DOJ investigation will continue over the coming months, with prosecutors gathering evidence. The temporary restraining order will be subject to further court proceedings. Expect this case to become a focal point in the national immigration debate, with advocacy groups on both sides mobilizing supporters and potential congressional hearings examining both the allegations and ICE tactics. This story represents a critical flashpoint in America's struggle to balance immigration enforcement, civil liberties, and the relationship between federal and state power. What happens in Minnesota will likely have implications far beyond the Twin Cities. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like and subscribe for more in-depth coverage. Share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.